This is Norman Schafer, and I'm speaking today with Wayne Deed, Director of Sales and Marketing from Musket Cove Island Resort and Marina in Fiji. So this resort is located in the Mamanuca Islands, and it really blends barefoot luxury with a vibrant sailing community and offers a very unique island experience grounded in connection, culture, and I would have to say calm. Thanks for coming with us on the podcast.
Thank you.
Before we dive into today's episode, I want to tell you, if you've ever dreamed of experiencing one of the incredible destinations that we talk about on the show, be sure to visit farandawayadventures.com. For over 30 years, I've helped travelers discover some of the most extraordinary destinations on Earth. If this is of interest, check out the link in the description to farandawayadventures.com, and we'd be happy to make your next trip unforgettable. I have to say, my first experience with Musket Cove Island Resort was sailing in on a sailboat many years ago and seeing this beautiful resort spread out on a little sandy stretch of beach. And it is something that's quite spectacular.
Yep. Look, we're on 400 acres, privately owned island, and the resort sits within a very small corner of the island. And we're quite unique, as Norman has said, in terms of a resort, because we're a working marina as well. So we get a mix of resort guests coming in and yachties coming in from all over the world at different times during the year. So the interaction between the yachties and marina guests is what keeps what keeps the vibe of the resort really cool throughout the year.
Yeah, I find that interesting. You don't really get that experience anywhere else, in Fiji especially. So I guess how does the marina itself influence the vibe and activities around the resort itself?
Right. So the yachties are allowed to experience most of the facilities at the resort, but they do tend to hang out at what's called our famous island bar, which is set out on the jetty where most of the yachts come in and moor. And that's become kind of a unique destination for yachties around the world. We hold a regatta every year. We celebrated our 40th regatta last year.
What time of year is that?
It's in September. So 41st regatta this year, the 12th to the 16th of September. And generally we'll get 100 yachts in. So that boosts the population at the resort to another 300 yachties, as well as the resort being full. So it's a week of partying and sailing events in a very casual manner. Yeah.
Wonderful. And, apart from the kind of yachty type of experiences, for those who are kind of flying in and taking a boat over to the island, perhaps, what are the most popular activities, both active and relaxing, that are available to your guests?
Yep. So we offer a range of non-motorized water sport activities throughout the day. Every day at low tide, we take our guests out to the famous Malolo Sandbar, which is a little sand island that is exposed when the tide's low. So that's a free snorkeling excursion every day. The other really popular event is our cultural village tour. So we go over to Solevu, which is the large village on Big Malolo Island, and take our guests up to the village. There's a high school there, there's a medical center, so they get to interact with the local villagers, see the kids at school. There's often an exchange of school books and pens and notebooks, which is really well appreciated. So that's a great experience from the resort. Yeah.
Yeah. And your resort, it's very conveniently located in the Mamanuca Islands. How long does it take to get there from Nadi?
So we're 50 minutes by fast cat from Denarau, which is the main marina in Nandi town. So we have a very seamless experience from arrival at the airport. We have a team at the airport that do a meet and greet, onto a coach, down to the marina, and it's a 50 minutes fast catamaran service out to the resort, 3 services a day. Yeah.
And is there a little landing strip as well on the island?
Yep. So we have an airstrip on the island, which is currently serviced by the heli operator in Fiji, soon to be established as a regular fixed wing plane service, offering 3 or 4 scheduled services out per day. So that's happening shortly.
Oh, okay. Good to hear. I know there's so many different ways to get around Fiji, and having a few different options
is great.
It's really Wonderful. So, I guess, how does the resort itself highlight some local cultural or traditional activities?
So every week we do a Meke service. So Meke is the Fijian for a dance experience. So that generally happens on a Friday or a Saturday night. We also have a management guest drinks party with management, so our staff can interact with the guests, and that's once a week on a Friday. Most of our staff have been with us for a very long time, so we get a lot of repeat guests coming back to us. Our staff recognize them. So it's a unique experience for those guests. In fact, we get a lot of multi-generational families, so grandparents, parents, and children. Some of those grandparents brought their kids to the resort when they were young. Now those kids have got their own kids, so they're bringing them and their and themselves and the grandparents back for a multi-generational experience. And because we've been established for some time, some of our staff have been there right through that journey with them. So it's really exciting. Yeah.
That's great to see that, so many generations can enjoy and make it almost a tradition for the family to come to the resort.
Absolutely.
Now, is there anything that people should know when planning a stay, especially for first timers? Like, how does it work with meals and things like that?
Great question. So we are meal inclusive. So the room rate includes breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. You have a choice of outlets for dining. So we have our cafe, which is much more casual style dining. So salad bowls, pizzas, fish and chips style. That's available for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Then we have our main bistro, which is a mix of a la carte dining and buffet style. And then lastly, the third option, which is really popular with our guests, is out at the famous island bar that I was talking about earlier. We do have a 4 barbecue stations out there. So guests also get to choose a gourmet barbecue pack, and that gets delivered out to the island bar at 6 o'clock. The boys will light up the barbecue and the guests kind of semi-cook their own dinner that evening. So it's a very popular experience. Yeah.
Wonderful. So if they plan ahead and...
don't need to plan it ahead as long as they book it by lunchtime. They're out there having their barbecue at night.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So lots of options for dining at the resort. Yeah.
That's one thing I find really nice is that you do have that. It's almost that inclusive nature of the meals with, especially being out on an island where, there are limited options for eating and to be able to have all of that in one place.
So we get such great reviews about our food and beverage service, how fresh the salads are and interesting food options. So, we're really proud of that. Yeah.
Are there any comments that are, you hear time and time again from your guests that stay at the resort?
It's all about the connection with the staff. And the fact that everyone's name gets remembered after day one. So that's kind of very cool for guests to have that. And for our, if you're coming back, even if it was 10 years since you had last visited us, the staff will very quickly recognize you and acknowledge that, you're back home for another stay. So that's very cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And so a lot of your staff have been there for a very long time.
A lot of staff have been with us for a very long time, which is testament to how well the team spirit and the bullish spirit of the resort and the staff and the family that live within the resort. Yeah. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for sharing a little bit about Musket Cove Island Resort and Marina and what it's like to experience it. I hope many of our listeners have an opportunity to go there and to check it out for themselves and really feel that Fijian spirit of a unique destination.
We look forward to welcoming everyone to the resort.
Thanks for tuning in. Discover your next unforgettable journey at farandawadventures.com. Experience the world differently.